Welcome to my bed and breakfast in Dnipro. It's about literally 2 yards away from the stadium. It's owned by a lovely Ukrainian couple. They're very friendly. I don't understand a word they're saying, but they say it with a smile on their face. I think they might be swingers, but you take the rough with the smooth. They might be swingers and they might have a sex dungeon, but it's only $22 a night. It's like, 15 quid a night? Absolute bargain. Reason I'm staying here is because they don't seem to be bothered about a pre-season in Ukraine. It's just like, one friendly, let's get on with it. Transfer window's just opened, let's start the league season. Okay, we've had some fun though. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to Dnipro-1. We are about to play our first league game of the season. I just need to register that youngster. Registration. Job done. We've had an interesting time. So a pre-season just sort of didn't exist, really. I only realised, I don't bother arranging friendlies because I'm basically too lazy. And we'd arranged one friendly, so I snuck another one in on the 4th. I'm like, okay, 2 days after, just get another friendly in, just to have some sort of match fitness. Like I say, the season starts on the 9th of July. It's bonkers, but we're playing Ingulets Petrov, who is solid side. I haven't looked at the season preview. We must be up there, right? We are not. The good thing is, there we go, second. We are not expected to win the league. We are expected to get playoffs, which I only just realised there's only 2 teams in the playoff. Quick and easy. Quite like it, actually. But that makes it a little bit trickier. And obviously having to cut massive chunks off the wages and having no money to spend has also made things a little bit trickier. As you can see, wages are now under control. We've done a fine job. Good, a lot of contracts have a relegation wage cut, 25%. That helped. A few players left. I've managed to sell a couple. I'll give away a couple, I should say. The only one we're really stuck with, and we knew this was going to be a problem when we saw it, was this dude. He's had a wage cut. He's only on £2,900 a week now. Dmitry Korshiko, the 32-year-old, he's got he's not good. I was going to try and big him up. Like, we could play. No, he's crap, even for us. We finally have a bid. Somebody did bid him and then he rejected it. We are, I think, paying him 800 quid a week to fuck off, but I'll take it because it's the only offer we offered him out for loan, and somebody wanted to pay like 10% of his wages, and I was like, just get rid. But we've had some interesting times. We've culled just a few of these players. We released a couple, didn't renew the contract, so we've kept most of the good youngsters and whatnot. And we've done some transfers, still ongoing, obviously. Look, we've got lots of... I'll show you them as they come in, but we'll show you the ones we've done so far. First up, Eugene Darenko. That wasn't me. That was the previous manager. I think he might be dead in a ditch somewhere. I didn't ask. He was already signed up, and I'm glad he is, because he is a very, very good youngster. 18 years old, so he's a proper wonder kid. This guy could be pretty special. We've I was going to use the word slurped him up. We'll go with it. We've slurped him up from Metallurg ZP, which is really, really good. So that's nice because we needed strikers. I signed Vadim Zuk, who is a angry-looking right-back. Not very good. Didn't have a single right-back at the club. So kind of panic buy to have somebody. We're trying to get a decent player in on loan, which... we haven't got the loans in yet very much. There's a few players we're trying to get in on. And Edgar Sakyan, who is an Armenian 18-year-old wonder kid, as you do. There's rules, lads. There's rules. Not a big fan of rules. There's lots of them. So there must be no more than 3 foreign players in the playing 11. Okay, which is different than the top league. It changed. Only players registered in the competition. Good, yeah. 7 subs. We get what? We can make 5 subs. Oh, that is what it is saying, isn't it? 7 subs a day, maximum 5. We can make 5 substitutions. I'm taken aback. So lots of local players we need. So minimum of 4 players trained at the club for 3 years. Minimum of 8 players trained at the club for 3 years. Maximum of 25 over 21 players. Oh, I'll try to. Oh, hopefully you won't go above that. Players can be registered. Standard things: goal difference, goals scored, results between teams, top promotion. B teams are not allowed to get promotion. Yep. Second and third do a qualifier. Okay. Yeah, so second, just have there's no extra leg. We just have a playoff. Whoever wins that goes up. Bottom teams, we don't worry about that. We're not going to be there. We'll either be sacked or don't have to worry about it. Bottom 2 teams are relegated. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, that is a relegation playoff. Yeah. That's the other 2. But then it says bottom 2 teams are relegated. Oh, okay. So it's those 2 get relegated. They play off to see who's least shit. Okay. 5 subs. It's blown my mind. So the big thing we need to keep an eye on is this foreign players rule. We've got 3 in the team. We own 5. And so we can have more on the bench. This is why I signed this Armenian kid, because one of my scouts found him. He cost nothing. So I was like, gobble, gobble, gobble. And both our main centre-backs are foreign, so if we swap them out, there's going to be no issues. We've got one of our young goalkeepers, sort of best of a bunch. Billy is going to be our backup goalkeeper. So it's all gone pretty well, surprisingly well. Like I said, we're still looking for loan players and right-backs, panicking about right-backs. This guy's like a proper shit, we need a right-back. He's agreed to come, of course, because he's like, oh my God, the actual good team wants me to play football. We've delayed it because I'm trying to get this guy in, the Volodymyr Kundenok, who's obviously much, much better. I tried to get a senior affiliate, and I said it was because of money reasons, and they said they didn't want money. So, they like being £1.5 million in debt. As you would have guessed from that debt, we have yet to lose either of our big guns, which is Kogut. Nobody wants him, which is fine by me. I will keep him imprisoned in this club if I have to for the next 2 years, and then he can go on a free. And Nazarenko also. He is wanted, but nobody's come in for him. There's a couple of decent-sized team there. A little bit worried. It could happen because we've still got 3 weeks of the transfer window left. So we've built a tactic. Because we're kind of... I feel like we're going to be one of the better teams. We've just been relegated. We should be one of the better teams. We've gone with a 4-4-2, but a bit more of an attacking version, more of a wing play. I know that... in FM19, closing down is the best. Like how in, was it FM18, like 4-3-3 narrow was just not a little bit broken. Not say broken, a bit overpowered. And in my opinion, pressing high line is overpowered in this game. Which, you could argue actually it's probably the way a lot of teams play now. So maybe it's not overpowered, it's just the best way to play football. But I did want to do it. I like mixing it up, even though I know other stuff works. So we're going to try this and see how we get on. We've got a very good youngster as well. Yeah, this kid here, Taras Kondratenenko. We just turned down 400 grand from some big team, some big Dynamo Kiev or somebody important, Shakhtar, who knows, some big team. We've turned it down because we don't want to lose our youngsters just for no money. I'd rather actually lose one of these big guns and keep the youngsters, because we do need these local lads as well. We've got a very, very young team. The bench is incredibly young and inexperienced, but we've still got time to make transfers. One of the main problems here I mean, it's 250 grand. And it gets rid of a foreign player, and he's 32 and on a chunk of wages. I think I will he's good, but I'll sacrifice that because I've got one of our own youngsters that came through the youth ranks and the new Armenian kid. So I feel like we could gamble a little bit there. We've got to be very careful with finances. Right. So not much to show you in the pre-season because it all went a bit quick. Let's have a look on. So we're playing Ingulets Petrov. They are suggested that they will come 5th. So this is a proper test. Are we playing at home? I should probably look at all these things in one go, but I might have the brain of a goldfish. Or the memory of a goldfish. Probably got the brain of a goldfish as well, to be fair. Good badge. Dude with a spear and a cowboy hat. I like it. I respect it. Okay, we need a right back. So this terrible Zuck is coming in at right back. We will get to learn to know the players a little bit more, and we'll do a tour of the stadium soon enough once the sort of transfer window ends and all that sort of good stuff. And I'm going to rent a decent pad. I've saved a lot of money. It's cheap, much cheaper to live in Ukraine. We've got cash. So I don't think I'll ask the board for a coaching badge because they don't apparently want free money. So asking them to spend money is going to be optimistic. But hopefully we'll make a little bit of money. The projection is at the end of the season is 2 million. I didn't see any prize money. No, just pride is the prize money. So this could be a very short stint. It's really hard to know. We are playing Nazarenko as a deep lying forward because he can actually play football. And I didn't want to play with two strikers that were just out and out crazy strikers. So he's learning how to play a deep line forward. It's a little bit of a gamble. And Darenko, the new signing, the wonder kid, is going to start as well. We've got the other kid. I'm very excited about how many youngsters we've got in this squad, actually. De Silva can go on the bench because he can come on for Alexeyevich. There's going to be a lot of itching going on, boys. Don't want a goalkeeper on the bench. I'm not a noob. We do need another right midfielder as well. Nazarenko can fill in there. Obviously, he can pretty much play anywhere up top. So we've got 2 centre mids, a left wing, a striker. I might as well just put this Armenian kid because if we're winning games, we can give him some experience. Team dynamics started off horrifically badly, as low as everything could possibly go, but we've got rid of most of the people that wanted to leave. There's just a four left. Lysenko he wants to leave. Tough titties. But that normally goes away after a certain amount of time. Our Croatian centre back, he's definitely not leaving because he's our best player at the back as well. Dimitri wants to join Sam because there's a more important place in the squad. Well, yeah, of course. Well, yeah, you should be fucking delighted you're here, mate. You're earning $3,000 a week. All right, let's have a look. See if anybody. Oh my! Pretty much all of the team leaders. All the team leaders, apart from Juracek, who's the captain, oppose me. The only guy that supports me is the guy that came in after I arrived. I didn't even sign him. He's just happy to be here. Okay, we're going to have to win the boys across, but the players are going to get past your lack of experience. I've won trophies, lads. What have you won? Apart from losers' medals. Dressing room atmosphere is not too bad, considering what's happened, and the team Keejan's really good. So, let's go, boys. This is it. First game. I'm very nervous. Imagine if we just lose 6-0. Then what? It's like, oh, hang on. Hang on, lads. Right. Encourage the players. Give them a bit of morale. Morale is pretty crap all round for the players, so we need to get as much green as we possibly can. What's this little stadium? It's not 31,000, is it? Little team. Let's not take the piss before we lose against them, okay? Looks like they made the shirts themselves. So stop taking the piss out of them. Stop it. I don't usually play such an attacking 4-4-2. But I thought, we're a good team. We can go for this. Right, we are playing in the lovely dark blue strip. It's actually quite nice. Right. Who's going to score our first goal? Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Kogut, one of the big superstars of the team? Unlucky. Bright start, though. Bright start, lads, yeah? At least everybody's fit. So it's the goalkeeper that's the captain that doesn't oppose me, which is, considering everybody else hates me, that's as good as supporting me. Alexeyevich going to float one to the back post. Good header on, flicked on, scrambled. How has that not gone? Darenko just almost got his first goal. How did it not go in? I'm assuming there's no goal line technology in the Ukrainian second division. Not getting the most possession, which I'm not a fan. What? Come on, save it. Save it. Oh, he's not even moved a hand. Well, that's surprising, wasn't it? What happened with the penalty? Quite what happened with the penalty. We didn't get to see a replay. It's bound to be bribery going on. Bound to be. Oh, we need a good start, lads. Because with everybody opposing me and morale being very fragile, right? We need to just hit the ground running, and we've sort of hit the ground with our face currently. But we know we're evens so far, pretty much. Okay, one of my players just sort of fell over. There's a good tackle. Lysenko plays it down the line. Anybody want to... What's his name? Lopi Reinok. It's a good name. Lopi Reinok. Savchenko. Into Konkov. Galetti. That's a good ball. Pocek. Back post. Sit it wide. Konkov. Right, settle down, lads. Settle down. We got anxious, disinterested, frustrated. That's a weird, dwarfs, isn't it? 7 dwarfs. Oh, I'm anxious, dwarf. Yeah, disappointing. We've got to be careful with this squad. We can't just go full angry. Look at the morale of the bench. We've got our best team out there. The only real option we can go is we can go Kondratenko up top, and then Nazarenko can go onto the right-hand side. But we're going to give it a little bit more time. We're going to tell them to get creative, go a bit attacking, see if we can get an early goal this second half. It's a pretty even game. We probably don't... A draw would be fair currently, I'd say. All right, Sidrenko lumps it upfield. Easy. All right, Dove guy. Oh, referees! Oh, no, leave it. Nazarenko. Is this allowed? What for? Offs? Well, it was a foul then. Surely the foul happened first. Okay, maybe the foul didn't happen first. Oh, so it was offside, then a foul. Oh, I thought he'd done it then. I thought we'd done it. We found the breakthrough. Oh, no. Galetti. Penalty. Oh, this is dodgy, lads. This is dodgy. This is very dodgy. I'm not happy about all this. Okay, so we're going to go... Lysenko can come off. Nazarenko can go on that right-hand side because he's two-footed. You can go as a Pocher. You can come on for Hovelenko. My left-back's disinterested. Centre-back's furious. I understand furious. Our right-back, the shittiest player we've got, old Zook, is playing like a man possessed. Fair play to you, mate. I appreciate it. Can this... Yeah, because he's a foreign and he's a foreign. Okay. Right. 2 penalties in Ukraine. I'm an Englishman. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing that out. I'm not accusing anyone of anything whatsoever. But clearly they're cheating. Come on, boys. De Silva, one of our foreign players. Kogut. They need to carry us, old Kogut. It's a good ball. Go on. Oh, my word. we've seen good things. It's not been terrible. Zook is still banging in a 7.1. Considering he's a defender that's let in 2 goals. I thought that was going to be a penalty then. Right, come on, boys. Zook. Oh, why are you backing away from it? It's a ball, not a hand grenade, you knobhead. Go on, Zook, get there. Yeah. Oh, this could be a long distance. No. Got 12 minutes left. If we can, there's still time to scrape a draw out of this. They aren't a bad side. They're like 4th favourites or whatever it was. Plus, they scored 2 dodgy penalties. Nice. Oh, Darenko, that touch. Oh, the left-back's played him on. Well, the left-back's having a fucking tea break there. Yurchuk with a save. The left-back was miles behind everybody else. We should have scored a couple of goals. Let's not concede 3. Let's not get hammered, eh? First. Is that a penalty? Everything, I'm assuming, is a penalty now. All right, there we go. Darenko. Good touch, mate. Good touch. Can he find the youngster? What? Why are you shooting from there? Why are you shooting from there, mate? He got all excited, didn't he, these young'uns? Right, De Silva. Not a bad ball across, but this is going to end up with a counter-attack. Come on, get back. Get back. That's it. Right, Dubinchak into Zemeleninov. Zemeleninov. Oh, they're toying with us. Toying. Galletti from distance. He's found top bins and we're 3-0 down. Oh, dear. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Okay. It's not a 3-0 game, lads. Well, it is, because the numbers at the top you can see, but it shouldn't be a 3-0 game. All right, then. It's disappointing, lads. That's an understatement. I'm playing the softly approach here, boys. Okay. Oh. Ease to victory, piss right off. He was the best player on the fucking pitch. That right back. Fair play to him. Dumbia. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, lads. There we go. First game of the season. Good stuff. Oh dear, that's a little bit worrying. Right, there we go, my friends. We're going to come back. I think we'll come back here because we need to do our transfers and stuff, and then we can have a proper transfer summary and play Olympic Donetsk. Yeah, need to improve a little bit. Might be a early job hunt. Let me know what you think. Just from purely based on what you've seen so far, do we get sacked? Or do we get promoted? It's basically one of those 2 options. Sack or promotion. Vote. If somebody put it in the comments, the first person to put sack and then promotion in a different comment, and then you'd vote up which one you think is going to be the case. Right, of course, we're going to win the league, I think. But that's fine. Right, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Oh dear. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.